okay, it's not a one-to-one comparison, but it's closer than where we've been. Legacy United, G1 Universe, Target Master Quake, today on World of Stuff. For the few of us not in the know, Quake here was actually a remold from Skullgrin, an extensive one at that. As you'll know that there's a completely different shape to Skullgrin's tank mode. It didn't look more like a assault vehicle than a tank. So the fact that they were able to imaginatively come up with this, as odd as it is still impressive. Equally impressive are the fact that he has both his Target Masters, Heater and Tip Top. Now Heater I know for name of a gun, at least the signing for a gun. Tip Top, I imagine that's some sort of reference for guns. I don't know exactly what, but the fact that they were able to get both of them and they are comparable in size to the Generation 1 versions and fairly similar. Obviously Heater here, he's only in has black painted on as opposed to just being all black. But that's gang molding for you. Tip Top is a lot closer because they're both in purple. And this one's a lot more detailed. Granted, they are the same details, but there are more of them, which is nice. And for the observant, yes, you can put blast effects on the tips of these guns, so you can have them go in all barrels blazing, if you have the parts, which you would more than likely do, especially if you're a collector. On transformation, we'll start with the Target Masters themselves. Pretty easy, just fold up the cannons, stand them up. Now I have already noticed that there are stress marks on the ports here. So that's going to be a thing. Shouldn't be a major problem, but it's going to be a little unsightly. But if you're just going to leave it in one mode and just have several of them, it's probably not going to be an issue for you anyway. As for the rest of the transformation, we fold up, unpeg, and kind of bring all of this up. Yeah, most of the transformation is the leg, you'll find very shortly. Unpeg the arms, bring up like so. Here now. Twist around like that. Bring out the hands. Unofficial third mode. Okay. Hold all this down. Separate. Bring this down this way. Fold down, fold out. Okay, bring all this down. There. Come on, 1 second. Okay, now that that's bring this whole assembly up and over like this, like that. Then this up, bring all this in. And there should be a tab where all that goes. There we go. Repeat with the other leg. Okay. Fortunately, they're designed to do that a little bit. Not very much, but you can do it a couple times without too much worry. But still, probably something you want to avoid. Okay. So now fold all that in. And give me a sec here. Okay, so what you need to do is actually fold this the other way, if at all possible. There we go. Then all this just pegs together. Fold this. Actually, you can probably just have this wherever you want. Okay. I'll probably just put that back up like that. Put these back in his hands. Quake, robot mode. Okay, one other option is that instead of having it up like this, you can fold this and twist it around. There's actually a tab for this, so he can have a small barrel on his back. Yay. As for additional options, you can have the Target Masters in both hands. You can have them in one hand, classically like this. Stack them on top of each other, or as the instructions tell you to do, like that. I don't know of anybody who does it like that. You probably won't either, but I'm mentioning it. Bringing back the G1 here, we do see, yeah, it's very reminiscent of the Generation 1 figure. I imagine some sticker sheets, once those become available, will definitely set it off much more than it did the previous one with the Power of the Primes. Because while it did help, it's going to look a lot closer on this. Trust me. As for articulation, head is on a ball joint, but it is somewhat limited due to its own head shape. Universal joint for the shoulder, bicep swivel, 90 degree, actually almost 180 degree elbow bend. Wrist only goes down because of the transformation. That's fine. Waist swivel, universal hips, thighs swivel, 90 degree knee bend, ankle tilt. So if you want your Target Master Quake to have some action poses, especially considering how little he's actually done inside of the comics, you can do it. Now, grant you, Quake may not be the most exciting character out there from the list. In fact, Target Masters and Masters in general tend to have a bit of a cult audience. But if you are interested in Quake, and since we know that the Power of the Primes one got ludicrously expensive, this is a decent alternative, especially considering you can actually get it. Anyway, I'm the Deceptiwolf. This has been Legacy United G1 Universe Target Master Quake. I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.